Hi everyone, I wanted to make this video to help you with one of the concepts in this unit. The first week is pretty straightforward, just basic operations, addition, subtractions, things like that. One of the things that might be difficult for people is order of operations. So let's talk about that a little bit. Let me go to my camera. So I'm going to do this good old-fashioned way so that you feel like you're in a classroom, and we'll talk about order of operations. So order of operations, as its name suggests, and forgive my handwriting, but so order of operation, right? So we help if so for some of you, you may remember this from back in I don't know, high school, middle school, and we gave you a mnemonic to remember it, and that was PEMDAS. And I'll explain that in a second. Okay, PEMDAS basically help us remember what order to do do the operations when you have a bunch of things in a row, like addition, subtraction, so on and so forth, because it's not random and it's not just from left to right. So this is acceptable convention, in math, that we're going to follow these operations in this order, so that everybody would get the same answer for the same thing. Otherwise, we would all get different answers. So P is for parentheses. Okay. E is for exponents. And M is multiplication, D is division, addition, subtraction. Okay. So I'm not gonna write those because I think you're gonna remember. Let me focus this screen a little bit. Much better. Okay, there we go. Okay, so parentheses, exponents, multiplication, division, addition, and subtraction. So that means that when we have something that has all of those in it, we have to follow that order. Okay, so we have to deal with whatever is inside of the parentheses first, and within the parentheses, we still have to follow PEMDAS. Okay, and then we do exponents. Then if there is multiplication and division, we do them in the order they appear. So if division comes first, we do division first. But basically, as long as multiplication and division is done after parentheses and exponents and before addition and subtraction. Same thing with addition and subtractions. They come after all the other ones, but with the two of them, they compete with each other. So whatever comes first, we do first. So if subtraction comes first, we do it first and then addition, but it still has to be done after all the other ones. Okay. So let's take a look at a couple of examples. I'm not going to make the video very long. So let me see. I think I have a worksheet over here. So that I can just grab a couple of examples. So let's do, this is a little bit harder one. So actually no. So look at number 2. So I'm going to write number 2 on my paper, and then we're gonna do that, okay? And then we go from there. This is not an easy one. This is actually a little bit more complicated one. So, but it's fine. We'll deal with it. So let's take a look over here so that you know what I mean by order of operations. So according to PEMDAS, a parenthesis needs to be done first. So this is my first step. I have to do this first. Then the exponents. So I'm not going to take this and divide that. That's not going to be my second step. It's this right here because exponents is next. So this part right here is my second step. Okay. Then I have a division and a subtraction. And I know that division and multiplication come before addition and subtraction. So this part right here would get done third. And then this part, the subtraction, gets done last. So we just don't go from left to right. We have to do the order. So first order is 32 minus 2 in the parentheses. So that gives me 30. Because I'm not doing the division yet, I'm going to leave the division. Because I'm not doing the subtraction yet, I'm going to leave the subtraction. Then I'm going to do exponent. 2 to the second power means that 2 is multiplied by itself twice. So 2 times 2, it's not a multiplication. It just happens to be that the exponent is 2. And I'll make another video about exponents. But 2 to the second power is 4. Now my third step is to do the division. So 30 divided by 5 is 6. And then my last step is to do subtraction. 6 minus 4 is 2. which would give me a very different answer, okay, if I just went to left to right. So this is correct, but let's do it the wrong way, okay? If I just went from left to right, 32 minus 2 is 30. I don't know why I wrote it there. And 30 divided by 5 is 6. And then 6 minus 2 to the 4th power, okay? In this case, you might actually get the same answer. So, but let's try to figure it out. 6, and then, so 6 minus 2, okay? So 6 minus 2, which a lot of people do because they do the exponents last, is 4. And then 4 to the 2nd power is 16, which is the wrong answer, okay? So that's what order of operations means, basically following this in order. And you notice how I decided on my steps first, and I didn't do anything other than that with each step. So if you take your time and do that, you're always going to get it correctly, all right? So just keep that in mind, PEMDAS, parentheses, exponents, multiplication, division, addition, and subtraction, okay? That's the order. But remember that multiplication and division compete, so in that order, whichever comes first, we do that first. Same thing with addition and subtraction, okay? Hope this helps. I will make another video for exponents.